Well, local food banks are stepping up to help people this holiday season, and you can be a big part in their efforts as well. Steve King joining us live in Palm Beach County tonight. Steve, you spoke with people from Feeding South Florida and FarmShare about what they're doing to serve families in need. What are some of the challenges they're facing right now?
Jade, well, both of those organizations say that due to supply chain issues and the rising cost of fuel, it's becoming more difficult to serve families in need. And that's why they say during this holiday season, they can use all the help they can get. Feeding South Florida delivers nutritious meals to the doors of families in need by buying food and working with nonprofits all over the country. But organization leaders say that process is now more costly than ever.
Transportation costs have increased. Not only has fuel prices increased, but also the labor market has grown, and there are shortage of over the road drivers, which is making it extremely costly to bring that food in. That's the best way to get involved, is with monetary donations. The second best way is to come out and volunteer.
The organization is distributing thousands of turkeys this holiday season, and right now they're mostly looking for protein items, and not just turkeys, but chicken, beef, and fish.
We're here to serve. And so if folks want to be that part of that solution, this is a great way to get involved, a great way to help families who are working and trying to make ends meet, who just can't because of the prices, just helping them sleep a little easier with food on the table or food in their cupboards.
The largest independent food bank in Florida, FarmShare, is working to overcome similar hurdles.
It takes about $1,000, about $900 to fully fill a semi-truck with fuel, and filling those trucks, making sure that there's enough labor to be able to move those millions of pounds of food this holiday season is going to take a lot.
While FarmShare's operations span the state, they have an increased focus in Southwest Florida, making sure people still reeling from Hurricane Ian have all the food they need. But throughout the entire state, nonprofit leaders say there are about 1 million children unsure where their next meal is coming from. So any monetary donation of non-perishable food, or volunteering you can do will go a long way over the holidays.
These children have a lot to gain if we help them with nutrition and health. And so I ask folks that if there's any reason why they're going to give, and there's any reason why they should consider giving, is think about those 1 million children that don't know when they're going to be getting their next meal this holiday season, and that you open up your hearts to them as well.
And to find out how you can help Feeding South Florida and FarmShare, you can visit our website, WPBF.com. Reporting live in Palm Beach County, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.